Welcome back to CNN Business Traveller in New York, where we're looking for peace and serenity amidst the chaos and confusion of our travelling life. Now, real peace, of course, is an inside job that requires quite a bit of practice. So, whether you're in your hotel room, on a plane, or just on the way to a meeting, now's a good time to learn about mindfulness. We've come to the Kadampa Meditation Centre in Chelsea, and I'm putting myself in the hands of the resident teacher, Kadam Morton.
So in terms of physical posture, the important thing is that your back is relatively straight, but relaxed, but straight, because that just helps keep you alert.
One of the things, whenever I've done meditations of any sort, I always think, oh, hang on, I can't move. Oh, I can't cross my legs. Oh, I can't cough. Oh, now I feel a sniff coming on. And by the time I've done all of that, I'm a wreck. Never mind being peaceful.
If you need to cough, cough.
Fine.
Relax. That's the whole point. And it's what we do with our mind. That's the most important thing. I'm going to show you the benefit of meditation so that hopefully you'll have a feeling for letting go of some of your agitation. And then just take a moment to settle into that position. Allow yourself to relax. We turn our attention to our breathing.
It's a wonderful practice that many people have tried and find difficult to achieve.
We're finding it difficult because we're not used to it. So basically, we are very used to following whatever thought happens to rear its head. It's habit. Our habit is to follow the rambling mind. We can create a new habit.
Do I need to have 15, 20 minutes?
No. If all you have is 5 minutes, take 5. If all you have is 1 minute, take 1 minute. The question is really knowing what to do and being able to give yourself over to that activity.
I can do it on a plane?
You can definitely do it on a plane.
I do it in my hotel room?
Definitely do it in your hotel room.
Stuck in a traffic jam on my way to a meeting?
It's fantastic stuck in a traffic jam on your way to a meeting. It's simply a method for letting go of unpeaceful states of mind and connecting to peaceful states of mind. So it's open to everyone, and we offer it that way. Bring it back to the breath. Okay, so we can come out of that. If you just keep doing that, over time, you're able to stay with the breath. And then what happens is something quite astounding, which is that just by staying with the breath, even if we're talking just for just a few seconds, some degree of peace naturally arises in the mind.
There's little doubt about the value of meditation. Similarly, there's no doubt about the value of a good night's sleep when you're on the road, whether on the plane or in a hotel. Now, this month, we're trying out the sleep phones. It's a headband with inbuilt speakers that uses Bluetooth to connect to your music device. You can't beat a good night's sleep. And when you're in the airport, there's nothing quite like it, which is why so many airports are now finding new ways to give us that bit of shut-eye before we fly.
Let's face it, airports aren't the most comfortable places for a cat nap. Most of us try to curl up on a bench, lean on a friend, or slouch in a chair.
I've tried this so many times before with no success.
Now, Abu Dhabi International Airport is introducing a new type of sleeping pod.
It was designed for use inside a noisy airport, so it's soundproof, it's fully automated. You have a keypad that makes you choose the angle at which you want to sleep in, and it can be fully flat bed.
It costs about $12 an hour to rent a pod. They're manned by an attendant who shows you how it works. There's a compartment under the seat for your belongings, and one plug point if you want to charge your phone. Pods are cleaned between uses, and the attendant provides a fresh pillow and blanket.
So the only problem with this seat is you're either completely flat or straight up. There's no in-between. So if you felt like reclining a bit, that's not an option.
This pod is purely for sleeping.
I was a bit worried it would feel like a coffin, but there's enough breathing space and there are holes so you can see the light coming through. It's definitely not soundproof. I can hear the airport announcements and people talking just outside.
There are just 10 of these pods in the airport now. 35 more are on order. So the alarm's just gone off and Pam's here. She keeps track of your flight time so you don't oversleep. Abu Dhabi Airport says it's still developing the design. It's hoping to install more interactive components on the panel, like movies. In the meantime, if sleep is your priority, these pods may not be soundproof, but they do offer some rare privacy in one of the most public of places.
Time to summarize and take a moment to reflect. You see, I have learned something. It's not been easy. I started this journey with a dose of skepticism and a bout of rebellion. After all, it's not easy relearning things you've done for years. But I also realized this is a new digital era, and that requires fresh thinking. After all, there's no point being so busy that we fall into the busy trap. And that's CNN Business Traveller for this month. I'm Richard Quest in New York. Wherever your travels may take you, I hope it's profitable. And I'll see you next month.